years, George Clulo has been part of the annual Christmas bird count.
We're now in the 120th year of doing Christmas bird counts. So it's a very important census because it has such long-term data. It's the longest data set of any bird count in the world, actually.
And the count reveals a lot.
The birds are top members of the food chain, and so the numbers of those reflect how healthy the environment generally is.
The patterns on the continental scale have been noticeable.
That there are way more on the declining end of things than there are on the increasing end of things.
And a new study forecasts the risk of extinction is 6 times higher than previously thought.
We are the problem. So for birds, it's mostly habitat loss. For instance, in Canada, a lot of the species that live on the prairies aren't doing very well because a lot of the prairies have been turned into agriculture where they can't raise babies. So one of the major things we can do is to set aside more land and manage the land in a way that bird species can do well.
But it's not all bad news thanks to conservation efforts.
I think the takeaway is that if we care about a species, we can conserve it, because that's what we found. So species that got right on the brink of extinction, we could bring back. Things like the whooping crane, things like the peregrine falcon. So when we care about a species, we can invest a lot. But the problem is that a lot of species are sort of slowly deteriorating in front of us, and we're not taking notice.
And many will argue it's worth taking notice before it's too late. Tina Lovgreen, CBC News, Burnaby.